Bobby, aka Anarchan Media here. And have you ever noticed that conservatives seem to have a hard time admitting to the fact that fascism is the purest expression of conservative thought? And I use that word in quotes because because most conservatives, quite frankly, don't really have thoughts. They have fears, they have panics, they have moral panics, uh, they have buzzwords, they have ideological underpinnings with with few real ideological values, which is ironic because they love to throw around the concept that they are the only ones with values, they are the only ones with morals, they are the only ones with traditions, when really everybody's got values, everybody's got principles, everybody's got convictions, everybody's got traditions. Yes, even the centrists who pretend to have none of that, who pretend to be in the middle on everything, they actually have values, they actually have principles, and almost always those happen to align more with the right than the left, incidentally enough, funnily enough, even though they get big mad whenever we point this out, because any amount of honesty, genuine intellectual honesty, makes centrists big mad because they don't like to have to deal with the fact that everybody's got biases and they are not exempt from the human condition. Like, like they want to be neutral robots so fucking bad, man. Like, it's insane. Like, they want to be emotionless, neutral robots with no serious opinions, just pure facts. So bad, man. Like, it's insane how much centrists resent their own humanity, their own inclination towards bias. Like, bias in and of itself is not a bad thing. I know that's verboten to say online, but it really isn't. Bias only becomes a bad thing when you improperly source your shit, right? Bias only becomes a bad thing when it is based upon prejudice rather than the data. And by the way, I'm not saying that data will necessarily spare you from falling for prejudice, because that because unfortunately the human mind is a messy thing, and you're prone to fall for prejudice just on the net if you aren't thinking clearly, right? That is why so many of these people push this notion of common sense, right? When really what they're talking about commonly accepted ideological predisposition. Common sense, as they say, is not that common, but commonly accepted ideological predispositions absolutely are. And conservatives and fascists love to take advantage of that. And the centrists who coach for them do as well, because it gives them an excuse to turn off their brains, right? It gives them an excuse to excuse the most inexcusable shit possible. Slavery, not black and white. This terrible atrocity, not black and white. The Russian invasion of Ukraine, not black and white. The Israeli genocide of Palestinians, not black and white. Um, Trump's uh, pulling SNAP, not black and white. Trump taking away rights from immigrants and poor people in general, not black and white. Trump and ICE rolling over innocent American civilians for having remotely left wing thoughts, not black and white. You see? Like when it happens to progressives, it's not black and white. But when it happens to conservatives or fascists, all of the sudden, it's vile, it's evil, and satanic that happened. How dare they? They are savages. They should be deported at once. Funny how that works, eh? This has been Bobby, aka Anarcha Media, Liberty, Equality, Fraternity. Goodbye.